Hiya, Cosmic Cat here, meow. If your birthday is today, March 17th, then this reading is specifically for you. Pisces energy, the spiritual mystic. You are the one in the 12th house. You're like the final sign of the zodiac. So you're just clearing out things. You help make room for planetary shifts, and we are going through them right now, aren't we? We have gone through retrogrades, and we had a lunar eclipse earlier, well, a few days ago actually, so the effects are still feeling. Let me know in the comments below if you're still feeling that. Make sure you subscribe and like this channel. Also, share with a Pisces friend if it's not your birthday, but you come across this video. Also, if you come across this video, there may be something for you here. Make sure you check your moon and your rising sign, okay? The crystal I was drawn to today for your reading is citrine. And this is a really beautiful piece. If you can see the rainbow occlusions, I know it's pretty difficult to see that in there, but it's a wonderful piece. And I just now, the shape of it is taking me back to times of when they had like the Colosseum, like this big huge arena way back. I mean, ancient times, like when there was jousting and fights and kings and queens and the whole era that we kind of really dig, right? You Pisces especially. This is also a wonderful stone, as many of you may know, for overcoming depression, for raising your vibration. And when I say higher, when my greeting, that's what I mean, higher vibrations. So it's interesting that this was the chosen piece today. This is kind of also resembles, it promotes sun energy, so it promotes power. It's wonderful to place on your sacral chakra. If you're trying to boost your self-esteem, your confidence, raise your vibration, grab a citrine. I also believe it helps with communication. So anyway, I want to let you know also, amethyst is coming up as well. And happy birthday. That is from Spirit. That was totally from Spirit. I found that in my garden last year, and I just knew it was for that. So we're going to get into your reading. Now, Archangel Michael here for our protection. I called in Raphael for some healing. Archangel Mary just, boom, showed up. And if there's anyone that you would like to call in, you're welcome to do that now. Let me go ahead and give you a little tap there. Okay? Only those energies of high vibration are welcome in this space, okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to start with a spellcasting oracle card. If you'd like to set an intention, ask a question on your birthday, please feel free to do so at this time. I really just got the notion that there's purging, a lot of cleansing. It's really a powerful month. March is just jam-packed. And honestly, it can set you for the rest of this year how your March month goes. If you're trying to let go of things that aren't serving you anymore. Let's say, for instance, coffee is something you love, but you're realizing the effect that it's doing to your body, or the doctor's told you, hey, you got to cut back on coffee, then you're like trying to cut back on that. But that's something also Archangel Raphael can help you with. He helps with addictions, and he can help you with that. So let's go ahead and get into it. This will be your significator card. This is the spellcasting oracle deck. Let's see what we have here. Truth. It's all about truth. So I will hold this card up for you so that you can allow yourself to feel any sensations in your body, any tingling that you feel. Maybe your vision gets blurred or your eyes start being dry. Something to do, you may feel numbness anywhere. Perhaps a pain shoots in your body at a certain particular point. You want to pay attention to that. There's also gassy. You may burp, you may toot. I mean, our bodies do that, and we really need to allow that to happen and flow. Our body is our vessel, carries our soul. I say that often because it's very dear, and saying it in that way, I feel like really helps resonate with others how important it is to take care of the body, mind, and soul, and also not limit yourself to what you're feeling or feel shame about burping or farting. I mean, it's a natural thing. It's a natural process. It's also your body telling you not okay, not welcome in your space. Same with like purging. You know, if you're purging, it can come out physical sometimes, especially if you're ascending. And I'm sure many of you are ascending at this time with everything powerful that we've had. So what I feel this is saying for you is, this is wanting you to speak your truth to others, and to also, while staying true to yourself, while being respectful to the person you're speaking to, and also the person receiving the communication. So having compassion in your heart is going to make a huge difference. For if you're in a situation right now and you're not sure what to do, maybe you're a people pleaser, you have trouble setting boundaries, you don't want to disappoint others, so you take on energy that isn't yours, or you try to overextend your help, and you're suffering. This is wanting you to actually learn how to communicate your feelings in a compassionate way, so that you're being true to yourself and true to others. It's important for us to have tough conversations with our friends, our family, those close to us, and even strangers at times. It's important. It's okay for us to say no, and it's okay for us to say that makes me uncomfortable, or, you know, I would like to have some space, or this is what I will. Boundaries are really healthy ways, rules of engagement. Boundaries don't mean you immediately just shut people out. Clearly, sometimes that's necessary. It's necessary sometimes, because when you're working with denser, when you're not on the same level, I mean, even those with denser energies, they're still on a path. They're still on their own journey, and they're on their own process. So it's not something that you want to degrade or look down on. It's just something that you want to accept. But if the energy isn't matching, or you feel like it's not going to really benefit any longer, then it's important for you to be able to shed that skin. This is the year of the snake. It's important for you to be able to let that go and not allow it to consume you, or just allow people to walk on you. Okay? So rules of engagement. It's important to tell people what you are willing to tolerate and what you will not tolerate. And so this is what I'm getting. And some of you have been seeking the truth. You've actually been seeking the truth about yourself. Someone here is definitely wanting truth. And that completely goes hand in hand with the citrine that I have in my hand there. Okay, let's pull. So we're going to use the Angels deck today for your tarot cards and your reading here. I'm just going to see. Compassion in your heart is very important. Having compassion for others and for yourself. Breath work could be significant for you. Okay. So first we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. I'm feeling that this is a creative energy that you want to embrace. Some sort of learning. Knight of Cups energy is typically like the brave messenger of love, and is the one that is able to have the tough conversations that I just spoke about before drawing this card. So that's a clear message for someone out there. However, there are not any horses in this one or anything of that nature, but he does have this discerning look on his face of, about to communicate whether to himself or to someone else, how to break free from what's been holding him back, you back, what's been holding you back, or a situation that you would like some resolution on. The Knight of Cups is definitely, it's about what I had spoke earlier about having tough conversations with those around you. And now we have the Star. Look at that, the star that you are. Number 17, and that's your birthday. What a double digit day for you, 17. Might want to get a lottery ticket today. I'm not sure. Thinking maybe. So we definitely have the water here. And the star energy is all about sharing the knowledge that you learn. Well, first of all, one of the things that I would like to say about the star is, let's think basically a star. What is a star to us? It's magic, right? It's in the sky. It comes out at night. It's the light in the darkness. It's the little bitty bits of light in the darkness that we find. And it's allow your emotions to flow. That was a download I just received. We also have dolphin energy here, which is like a playful energy. And dolphins are very friendly. What's interesting is they're playful and friendly, but yet some can mistake them for a shark from a distance. So that's very interesting. This is about transmutation. So are you transmuting dense energy within yourself at this time? Are you working with your energy? I believe that's definitely for some of you. Someone out there is working on their energy and trying to transmute the energy yourself. Spirit wants you to call upon Saint Germain's violet flame to help you with that. Lift it up when it's too much for you to transmute, or if you are unable to. There's many psychics and mediums here. I feel that you are, you're in Neptune. Neptune's all about illusions, delusions, enlightenment. And this is definitely a card of enlightenment. And you are a star. You are a star. What's your favorite star in the sky? Share that with me in the comments below. Yeah, this is also the original card. It's about learning, sharing what you know, not keeping it to yourself, but it's sharing your knowledge with others so that it can continue to help the world. And it also helps you as well. Let's see what we have for the third card. Now we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups could mean that you've got a lot going on in your mind. And there's a lot of emotions flowing for many of you today. We've had cups after cups after cups. You are a water sign. You're of the water. And water is all about going with the flow, going with the flow. So some of you are working on losing or reducing the control that you have and being more guided by your intuition at this time. And that's wonderful. They want you to keep going with that. Your guides want you to keep moving forward with that. Keep doing keep transmuting. I mean, if we look at all three of these here. And you have the Knight and then the Seven of Cups. This could be your head's in the clouds, or you just have so many thoughts going on in your mind that it's hard for you to pick something. This could also be you bringing out your creative side for the artist out there, or if you're wanting to be an artist, or your business is artistry. This could be about, the star energy brings this enlightenment to you, and you decide you're going to do this now, and you're going to start your own business. You're going to make something new, different than what you've been making or crafting before, something with using your hands. There's something with using your hands here. See, you're using your hands here, playing a musical instrument. Are you a musician? Again, engage, share in the comments below. There are many of you born on March 17th, so if you comment, you may be able to meet someone that perhaps was even born in the same space or at the same time. It's really cool. It's nice to collaborate. It's nice to create a community here and with like minds and those that are also share the same hobbies, interests. You already have the Pisces that you're sharing the sign. So it could help also with the mirror part of being truthful to yourself. If you're having a tough time wondering if you are being truthful, if you feel like this doesn't apply to you, there could be something there. That's something that I just received as a download. Okay, so let's pull one last card here. This is, oh, I always say the last one and then I'll pull 5 more. We'll see. I'm going to try to keep it short today. Busy day. Okay, so we have the sacred space. It's time to honor your sacred space. Are you holding space for yourself at this time? So for your birthday, if you haven't already, Pisces, because we know you are a spiritually active being, you're very wise, you're helpful, resourceful, you have a wide range of knowledge in different fields, especially when it comes to spirituality. Esoteric symbols just came up for me. So who's studying that? Are you studying esoteric symbols? That's something that just came up. So maybe do that while you're in your sacred space here, okay? Meditate today, even if it's for 5 minutes. If you've already meditated, maybe perhaps reflect on that. Be sure you're writing in your journals. I say that often. And I do it often too. It really makes a tremendous impact on healing process. Writing in a journal, writing your feelings, or just automatic writing, just writing whatever is in your mind for a little bit just to get it out. It's kind of like dreams. Your dreams always tell you what's happening, what could be going on in your life, and kind of little puzzle pieces that you get there in your dreams from guides. So you're meditating here. And there's all these flowers around you too, and the moon. So your feminine energy, embrace your feminine energy right now. There's a balance that needs to happen because we have here with the citrine is masculine and powerful from the sun. And this really has a lot of sun energy, power to it. And this is represented telling me this is your feminine quality to embrace. So while being truthful and staying true to yourself, balance your masculine and feminine side within yourself so that when the time comes that someone comes to you and asks about how to do that, you have the base and the knowledge to do so and help them with that. Okay, because we had 1717, I'm being guided to pull for you an angel number card. And we will do that. I do pull an angel number card every day, do short videos. This is one of the decks that I use. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like it, share below what part has resonated with you in this reading, and what is significant. Yeah, okay. I couldn't tell. Well, we didn't get 1717, but we did get 1212. Okay, so for you, I haven't done the daily yet, so who knows what will happen for you as far as that goes. But I would pay attention to the 17s while you're out today. And definitely, for some of you, you really are already on this and do this already. But for some, it's important for you to pay attention to like coins that you find on the ground, a connection with an animal or an insect or a stranger that says something to you. Those are all ways that your spirit guides and angels, ancestors try to connect with you, okay? So it's important. Feathers, you find feathers, coins, even I found an Uno card one day. on the ground, and it was really beautiful. It was the number 4, which made me ultimately think two things, because it was the number 4 Uno and it was green. So heart chakra and root chakra. So those two chakras, because 4 also represents stability and foundation, and then the heart. But so something like that, that's an example for you. If you find a card, I've found buttons too, and some of them have animals on it. And that's really cool that that happens. It's like I'll see, for instance, I saw a deer and connected with the deer. And the very next day on my way to work, I found a button, a gold button with a deer on it. So it wasn't by surprise. That's spirit like letting me know that's the way that they communicate. So just an example for you. And let's read this card here. So 1212, have you been seeing those 12s lately? 12 is also a very sacred number. So we have, it's all about persistence, shift. Shift is definitely coming. Shift. Enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. All of these are very relevant also for the time and space that we're in at this time, because the eclipses and the season and the year of the snake, it's all about letting go of what doesn't serve us, what is not serving us anymore. Is it a job, a career, a relationship, something within ourselves, a shadow that we are rebelling against, having resistance? Are we able to surrender our feelings to source and surrender to what is? Or do we try to control and manipulate our areas of life and our environment? That's something to ask yourself that just came up. This says, oh, happy day. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Ooh la la, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And I remember saying that earlier too about, partnerships. And I'm not sure if persistence, let's see, something about, okay, so enthusiasm is important for us, on especially you Pisces, because you're so spiritually in tune and you're such a mystic and you're magical already as you are. It's very important for you to remember to have fun. So also, as you're balancing your yin and yang, balance your spiritual services, practices, the your altar, your meditations, your yoga, your esoteric symbols, all of the knowledge, because we know the spiritual realm is massive, and there's so many ways to get down a rabbit hole and get lost. So this is also about you embracing your light and dark side. So it's also about you embracing and not getting too caught up in the darkness, not getting too caught up in your shadow work, or getting too caught up in the spiritual journey that you're on. Like knowing how to lighten the load whenever you feel like you're too serious, or you're unable to really smile or laugh, or you're isolating yourself, then it's time for you to balance that by doing the opposite and getting out there and doing something that can be good for you. And the same goes for the joyful side, right? It's great to be happy and joyful and feel that warm heart space, just like, oh, I just got a heart hug. Thank you, Spirit. Those are like, they can really bring tears to your eyes. And I'm about to cry just thinking about mine earlier. So, but yes. And that actually, I guided to share with you that while I was calling in Archangel Michael and Raphael, Mary just came. Now, Raphael and Mary are together, as they were souls, partners, but she just came to me naturally without calling her in. And I could tell by the feeling in my heart, like this huge heart hug. So, and green being St. Patrick's Day deal, that's also very important for us. One little thing that I learned about St. Patrick's Day, and I did not know this at all until today, but St. Patrick, that I kind of like, I hope what I learned wasn't correct, and I hope the internet was wrong when it told me this. Please correct me if this is incorrect information. But what I learned was that St. Patrick actually was one who converted a lot of people and humans from paganism to Christianity. And that is why he's celebrated to this day. I mean, he went through some things. He was kidnapped as a teenager and done went through trauma like everyone on this planet has experienced. But I kind of found, no offense to any religion out there, I respect you. I just, I was kind of taken back a little bit by that. And of course, let's be honest, what do we mostly always celebrate on St. Patrick's Day? It's getting a little tipsy and having fun. So as I was trying to say with this card, if you're having, it's time, there is always a need for moderation and balance. You want to balance your fun with your work, to be devoted to your spiritual journey, and also how you bring your energy. Your money is energy, your finances energy, how that works for you, how that flows. So for some of you, you needed to hear that because you have a blockage there, and it's important for you to find it and face the truth of where you're at, and get to where that can be better for you. Okay, so that is the message I have for you today. I'm going to leave with that. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with a friend, say, hey, share, let them know that I do daily readings here for birthdays. I find that I've been guided to do this. Like I said, I found this last year. It was close to my birthday, and as Spirit always does communicate with me, it's just little nibbles of little things on the way to guide me in the right path and the right direction. Don't forget to pamper yourself and give yourself a big hug today. Enjoy it with friends. Enjoy it with yourself. Enjoy it however you like. Be you, and don't forget to keep shining like the star that you are. Okay? It's Cosmic Cat signing off. Meow.